national title game. Here's Tony and Mike with tonight's PTI bonus topic.
All right, Wilbon. Who you got tonight, Florida or Houston?
Houston, I had Houston beating Michigan State. What does that leave me in the Kornheiser pool? Does that give me anything having one or two?
No, not in the top 10.
Oh,
By
okay.
10, I mean
All right.
100.
Well,
you're not in the top 10.
I know Kelvin Sampson a little bit for a while, and I'm happy rooting for him, respect him and what he does very, very, very much. And so that's the end of the pick portion for me. What strikes me and my takeaway from this Final Four has to do with Cooper Flagg, all right, and Walter Clayton Jr., who are just eye-popping. And I want to see them next season as much as I want to see them this season and beyond. Let me just ask you this about Cooper Flagg. Because, Tony, to me, he's even better than advertised. He's even better, which is impossible because the advertisement went on and on and on and on. And he comes in and he delivers except for one thing. A lot of the greats, Magic Johnson, Carmelo Anthony, other, Grant Hill, they deliver on the play at the end of the game, and Cooper Flagg didn't. Now, I kind of worry about the setup. He shouldn't have had the ball the whole time. He's not the best ball handler. The kid from Australia should have been maybe setting up that play, but it didn't work out. What means more? That he didn't deliver, or he seems to be a beast who's ready for NBA play? What struck you?
Yeah, well, what struck me was, and there's no other word for it, Duke gagged. I mean, Duke had leads. Duke had leads that you should cash in on. I have no objection with Cooper Flagg's last shot, although I do agree with you that it would be easier, I think, if somebody else was handling the ball and then found him.
And they did this 3 times in the regular season and lost every time doing it the way they did it.
I would also say he's 18 years old, and it's real early to make a judgment on how he does in the last 5 seconds when he's 18 years old. I'll answer the question for SportsCenter, though. I'm going to pick Florida, and I love Houston, and Houston is tough, and Houston never quits, and Houston has statistically the best defense in the country, and they are experienced veteran players. And you saw what they did to Duke at the end. But Florida has been in situations in the tournament where they've been down and I thought out. And they have won those games. There was no gag in them at all.
No.
They are deep, they are big, and they have performed. So I am looking for Florida. Walter Clayton Jr., sure, I want to see that. But he needs some help from other people.
He does.
Right? You're not going to get 30 or more every single game. That's not how it happens. So he needs help from others. But I think it could be a really wonderful game. I don't think it's going to get the ratings that a Duke game would have gotten. I don't. And I will concede that I wanted to see Duke in the final. And I'm not picking against Houston because of that, because Houston is everything that they have been advertised to be. But I think so's Florida. I think Florida's really talented.
Well, I just might point out as a PS before we go away here. Carmelo Anthony was a freshman. He might have been 19. He was a freshman.
And he won it.
And a guy named Michael Jeffrey Jordan, he was a freshman. He was only about 2 months in to his 19th year when he was just...
Yeah.
That's it. We're done. Tar Heels like that comparison. Back to you.
Tony, Mike.